And for Off the Block, I'm Vane Lopes, and we are now joined by Ball State men's volleyball head coach Joel Walton as his team prepares to play Penn State and St. Francis this weekend. And Coach, it's your home opener after having a lengthy road trip down the Conference Carolinas. What do you expect from these two matches and two tough opponents coming from the EIVA?
Penn State and St. Francis are always well-coached teams with a lot of good volleyball players. It's going to be highly competitive volleyball in Worthing Arena this weekend, and we're excited for the home opener and to be in front of the Muncie fans playing the matches. Penn State this year, they got a lot of their players back from last year's team that played in the NCAA tournament, including Aaron Russell, who is one of the premier players right now in the United States.
And Coach, for you, this past weekend you were able to get two victories, road victories against Barden and Mount Olive. What was the positive thing that you were able to take away that you saw your team do in those two wins, where you hit more than 400 both nights?
I think Iago did a good job. Iago Garchet, our setter, did a good job running the offense. Obviously, we did a good job crossing the ball to him, and the team's experience, our outside attackers, Marty Shesky and Shane Whitler, Matt Sutherland, all three of those players played as starters for us last year. And then David Ryan Vanier, our starting barrel, is back. But we're really very new team at the center position, with Iago playing in his first year as a starter. And we're also brand new with two middles. And actually, we kind of platooned middles last weekend with Brendan Shireen, Matt Walsh, and Alex Pia taking on responsibility for those positions. But I think our guys did a good job just taking care of business on the road. Both Mount Olive and Barden are good teams, and we were able to establish momentum in those matches and keep it going.
Yeah, Coach, I have to ask, when you have a new setter, how long does it usually take for him to get that timing down with his outside attackers? I'm sure it's an ongoing process throughout the season.
It really is. If you're talking about offense and tempo, it takes continuous work to keep your offense running. Iago, probably the difference between Iago, Garchet, and Graham McElvain is that Iago's a very creative setter. He's kind of a student of the game and looks to see what options are available. Graham was just physical, and he was somebody that could jump touch 11-7, and a great blocker, a really tremendous server. And Iago's just a little bit more cerebral when it comes to the setting position, and I think that's helping him step on the court and be successful early in the season.
And Coach, you look at your history all time against Penn State. You play them very well at home. Actually, the last two times they've traveled to Muncie, you've beaten them. What is it, just about Worthing Arena for fans who haven't been there before that makes it such a difficult place for road teams to come in and get the victory against you guys?
Well, it is one of the bigger spaces that men's volleyball teams play in the United States. And I think there might be some difficulty for teams coming in with their depth perception. A lot of times we'll see teams coming into Worthing Arena struggle with their outside attacking. We'll see attackers making mistakes that they don't typically make. And as best as I can tell, I think that just might be because of the space in Worthing Arena and the difficulty players getting used to that space.
Yeah. And Coach, for your team, what is going to be the key for you guys to leave or finish this weekend with two victories?
I think we've got to approach both matches with a great deal of determination and intensity. We've got to make sure that we're focused on the game plan and we get out and execute the areas of the game that we've stressed to our team. We always have incredible fan support, and we want to make sure that we're playing well enough that our fans can get behind our team and get really excited about what's going on in the matches this weekend.
All right. So, and final question, Coach, and we'll let you go on this. I noticed when I was watching the Ball State Barden match online that I believe you were in a hoodie. Any chance that you'll keep the hoodie on for good luck as you guys are undefeated?
Vinny, you're too good. You see everything that goes on. That was actually the result of pants that I had tailored not actually being completed. I went and picked out 3 brand new outfits for the season, which I plan to wear at various times. I took 2 of those brand new outfits with me down to Conference Carolinas, but I pulled my pants that I was planning to wear out of my suitcase, and the pants, the cuff on the bottom of them hadn't been finished. So I could have worn pants that were probably 4 or 5 inches too long that would have kept them tucked, or I just chose to be a little bit more comfortable both at Mount Olive Garden this weekend, and actually I apologize to both coaches because I didn't want them to feel that I was, underestimating how their teams were going to perform by my appearance, because my typical appearance is a shirt and tie. So then he taught me. He's actually called me out in media, so
yeah. Well,
I feel greatly embarrassed.
Well, I was just making sure you weren't sending a message to Colts fans, with the Patriots, playing.
No, not at all. If anything, I'm a big Colts fan, and I want to see them be successful. I wouldn't do anything that tried to show me as a Patriots fan. And they're